Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching The Wire,
Again.
episode 10.
This is, I think, our third day in a row filming.
The Wire.
And the third day in a row filming The Wire. And I cannot complain.
Last two episodes have
Insanity.
been amazing, very long.
Yesterday late I started editing and I just put like all the like clips and I saw that it's like 2 hours and 20 minutes and I was like, God.
Yeah, okay.
And it was like 9 or something already and I'm like
yours was even longer. Mine was 2 hours and I think 7 minutes, something like that.
I mean, it's just The Wire. It's like at this point it's what we expect. And we just need to accept this fact. That this is long.
I think that's the reason to not make intro 20 minutes long, honestly.
But we still talk for so long and then we're wrong as well.
Oh my god, what an embarrassment. When she sent me last night that the
I
guy who admitted himself that he is the shooter, that he actually is the shooter, what an embarrassment. I thought maybe they're gonna cut that part out of the intro somehow, and then I saw this morning every comment was like, that is the shooter, oh my god.
I don't cut out our mistakes. Our mistakes are there for the world to see. Also, it's because I edited the review first. Like, we both edit the intro and the review and then go back to the episode. So, like, I still didn't know at that point when we were talking about it, I still didn't know at that point if it was... Because, like, that was short. I could have cut that out of the review.
I was about to say, I was like...
Yeah, it was short, but I was like, I mean, might as well leave it. Who cares?
No, I probably wouldn't cut it out. I mean, if I was editing and if I edited first the review, I would never go back and look for it. I would not care. But if I first found out... was last night when you told me that, I was like, what an embarrassment. Like, we really made a big deal out of, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we're like fucking conspiracy theory
exactly, and Guy did nothing, you know? I mean,
but like,
he's
look,
a jackass.
Look, what were we supposed to think when in the previous episode he looked suspicious? He looked like he was gonna do something, and I think we were full in our right to believe that something shady was going to be going on.
But at the end, he wasn't even the one who called newspaper. It was her. Like, he basically so far...
Yeah, but like, you can't like...
did nothing to sabotage our Bunny's skates. Yeah.
But like, you cannot give me a character that I have never seen before, really.
And
I mean, apparently we have seen. I have never registered him. I have never registered him in my life. And then the episode where I register him, he's being like awful and we are seeing too much of him, and I'm like, okay, well, that means something. We are seeing him for some reason, and apparently, I mean, it was just there. So yeah, there. I mean, I saw it while I was editing. I was like wondering. I mean, I wasn't wondering why we thought it, because like I remember being out of it at the moment, and like midway through the scene, I'm like, oh yeah. And then like because like I remember hearing that they said like he shot because like they were laughing about his shoes, and I thought they meant like someone else for some reason, and that's why they're gonna give him up now, because like might as well sacrifice him, because like they don't know who did it. I don't know. I saw it while I was editing, but you know, at least whatever we make a mistake on, one of us is always gonna pick it up on the editing.
Yeah,
you know, and then like we'll always know that we are wrong, except the one that we never picked up during editing either, that in Omar's crew, the one that shot the girl.
Yeah, but like it's very fast paced. Like, I even went back to the scene afterwards and like I didn't notice. And especially when we edit, the screen is this big.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's like bum bum bum, you know?
Yeah, of course. So there's that.
So there is that, exactly.
There is that. At least we can use our intros to like discuss things that we get wrong. But we talked about this yesterday for like an hour plus, you know what I mean? So we don't have to keep this any longer. We all know what happened with Perez.
But yesterday a few days ago, we posted the last episode of season 2 on YouTube.
Oh my god, yes.
Just wanted to mention that I still kind of miss season 2.
Yeah.
I really got emotionally invested in that for that season, you know?
I'm sorry, really, how are we so far away from the YouTube? So what is season 2?
Yeah, it's just...
What? We're finishing season 3 here.
Yeah.
What do you mean season 2 on YouTube?
Yeah.
I'm like, that seems so far away from me now. Yeah, I miss season 2.
Well, again, we still have 3 more episodes to finish this season. and see if we're actually right about, let's say, at least Stringer, you know, because like with Avon, that can be kind of prolonged, maybe potentially. I don't know, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. With Stringer, it doesn't seem like, at least I can't imagine a storyline going forward, because like I think we have kind of didn't said everything needed to be said about him. So like I can't see it unless like they, you know, bring something in or somehow, you know, intertwine him in something, and then like we can prolong that. But like so far I can't see it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're gonna find out soonish. I don't know if we're gonna... This episode is gonna be like I think a lot about Hamsterdam, because like that is gonna be found out now.
Yeah.
And I guess a lot about the aftermath of Perez as well.
Yeah, and I also think potentially if we continue now working, I think we should get the guy and the girl who are selling.
Oh yeah,
who are buying phones.
the phones. Yeah,
I think we should get them, or at least we should be closer to something. But like,
I mean,
what?
they're trying to get basically Bodhi, not Bodhi, but just like a phone that gets to Bodhi or something like that. I mean, they are closing on something.
Yeah, I think it's gonna progress, because we're on episode 10. You know, like we only have 3 more of the season, and I think something big is gonna happen. Yeah. You know?
I mean, something big has been happening all this time.
Yeah.
So like, I don't...
Especially last 2 episodes.
Literally. I'm like, I forget that like a lot of things are happening, because this is always the first thing that we play in the morning. And I'm like, I just woke up an hour ago. Like I cannot be dealing with this right now. And it's always like something with the wire. So look.
Yeah, let's play the episode.
Let's play.
Yeah.
Is this something new? What is this?
Yeah, I would say it's something new.
Who is that?
Drug war? Rockstead's coming back on my real Marlo.
I don't recognize.
I mean, if anyone wants to recognize, I don't.
I mean, I recognize the guy. I recognize the guy who did it.
Really?
We're in Baltimore, Lamar. Baltimore, Maryland.
I really thought I was not gonna see him again. Stringer, rest in peace. Stringer!
But
oh my god,
I
so
can't
dead.
believe it's not gonna be Omar.
What? Can they like team up?
I honestly thought Omar was gonna be the 100%. And what was he doing there? What did it say?
He said like we're on Baltimore or something.
Okay.
I think. Who are you people?
But literally, I was about to say, do we not know anyone?
Like I know I'm bad with faces.
Oh, okay, this is Joe.
Terrible hornet's nest. I'm telling he won't get stung.
But you didn't speak to Marlo? What happened with that? I thought that was gonna be like an important moment. Oh my god, this is...
They got sword.
Wait, what the fuck is happening?
It's like, it's a...
What the fuck is y'all on the streets for, man? What's up, know there's a fucking war going on, man? They're fucking in the truck, man.
Can I just say I know no one? This is
so
a new
fun.
show for me. I saw Brother
Yeah, these people gonna be in season 4? You know what I mean? Like,
oh my
because
god,
like
maybe they're introducing us.
Exactly, because like then both Avon and Stringer are done, but like seems like they're stopping Marlo's people, right? They missed something?
Well, at least one was Marlo's. I don't know if someone else was.
But like this wasn't ours. When I say ours, I mean Avon's and
I wouldn't
Stringer's
know.
apparently.
I wouldn't know.
Reform, Mama.
He freaks me
What?
out. Honestly, he freaks me out. He's like us.
What was this?
I don't know.
What was it? Like you go back from the beginning and I would still not know anything, you know? Or anyone.
I'm like, explain to me like I'm 5.
Joe was here.
Yeah, I saw Joe.
Is there a possibility that Joe betrayed String? Again, we thought that Marlo would not team up with anybody.
Well, he could be using Joe, but I don't... And Marlo doesn't seem like the type that's gonna like make these like elaborate plans that are smart. He just seems to be like smart, but also smart in a way where he's like not gonna be...
He seems like he's smart, meaning like he's very cruel.
He's smart in the terms of like they cannot catch him.
Yeah.
Not in the terms of like, let's see how I can make this long lasting or something.
But again, we are gonna maybe be wrong about that.
Yeah.
If he...
Yeah.
I don't know why I love that shot when he punches the camera in camera stop.
That's a good thing you love it because it's been in 3 intros so far.
Yeah.
I like it because it reminds me of the first season. Like the first time we started watching it, like it's been constant there, and I'm like, it's nostalgic.
I feel like that's my favorite.
Call it a crisis of leadership. Prop Joe.
Joe, what is
I
happening?
don't know, Joe. Am I supposed to be like now suspicious?
These drug crews, they're dumping phones every couple of weeks at best. So when we do get a wire up, it's going to be a limited run.
And dumping phones doesn't meet the cellular company's definition of exigent circumstance, huh?
What's her name?
What's your boss want?
Rhonda.
He's a bit too focused on next year's re-election fight.
And then as you get fresh numbers for new disposables, you call me. Anytime. Day and night. To junk phones.
Well, that helps. But we're still going to be getting up on their phones even as they're coming down.
Yeah, probably so.
This is totally...
Fucked up. Trish, how should we?
I don't understand French. Seems like flirting.
I like her. Some, yeah.
He's feeling as you on his mind, and that you want all the emotions.
I want to thank you for the loyalty you showed. Moving that body. It wasn't the most sensible thing, but I appreciate it.
His name is Howard.
You're a good man, Sergeant. You got good instincts. As far as I can tell, you're a decent supervisor. You ain't shit when it comes to policing. Don't take it personal. It ain't just you. It's all our young police. Whole generation young. Don't even think about it. You've been here over a year now, Carver. You got nobody looking out for you. Nobody willing to talk to you. I mean, I can send any fool with a badge and a gun up on them corners and jack a crew and grab files. But policing, I mean, you call some a war. And pretty soon, everybody gonna be running around acting like warriors. They're gonna be running around on a damn crusade, storming corners, slapping on cuffs, racking up body counts. And when you're at war, you need a fucking enemy. And pretty soon, damn near everybody on every corner is your fucking enemy. And soon the neighborhood that you're supposed to be policing, that's just occupied territory. You follow this?
I think so.
I'm making business. Soldiering and policing, they ain't the same thing. And before we
Doesn't seem like he's following. His look doesn't.
The cop walked a beat, and he learned that post. And if there were things that happened up on that post, whether it be a rape, a robbery, a shooting, he had people out there helping him, feeding them information. You had your stats, you had your arrests, you had your seizures. But don't none of that amount to shit when you're talking about protecting the neighborhood now. Do it.
What a fucking character Bunny is.
Literally.
No, worse.
You just
And what a
really
fucking
explain the
speech.
war on drugs
So-called drug war.
easily.
My mind. Just ruined this job.
Major.
God, Bunny is gonna go into like very close to top
Into the free zones, all three of them.
of my favorite characters of this show. That's very interesting. What are we gonna what?
He's not running for a new term. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
We're all pieces of shit when we're in your way. That goes with the territory.
How can he be mad at someone like screwing him more when all Jimmy does is screw everyone else over? Can't be a hypocrite, my boy.
Point taken.
Exactly, accept it.
They're just supposed to let it go on like this.
Colby told us to push the street dealing in these areas, and then we would start locking people up. And so far, not a single fucking arrest. Tell me about it.
What if they write like a positive article?
Imagine.
What if they, because like you didn't finish that sentence, you know what I mean?
And the way he looked.
Yeah.
All he's doing is to go out and get you some kids.
Come on, man. You're making it sound easy.
Same voice, no question.
I'll let the judge know. Reference the voice comparison in the court report.
We're up. Major Colvin, that's suggested.
In this case, sign the papers. So, this is your idea?
Look, it's not pretty, but like,
What?
I don't know how, like when he explains it, you know what I mean? I don't know how you...
Selling with impunity. Addicts shooting up on the street. People down here doing outreach, giving out needles and all. I mean, who knows about this down at headquarters?
Look, command is well aware of the situation. I already said more than I should. The bottom line is, you start throwing calls around right now, they're gonna shit blue, thinking there's a leak.
Yeah.
They're gonna come up on the case.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna get all we can out of this.
He shouldn't write anything.
Okay.
Tell me all this is an enforcement strategy.
What the hell else could it be? I mean, you think we and I should let this happen otherwise? Come on, Babinski. I mean, look at this mess.
I'm weak, but then I gotta run something no matter what.
Maybe he writes a nice one. Not a nice one,
So,
but...
brother, what brought you back? It disturbs me to leave business unfinished.
What the fuck is gonna happen?
You even got started down here. Not like
Because
you
like it
did.
has to be Omar,
You mean?
but
I'm looking for the
why
man
would
they
you be
sent.
here?
From his accent, he's homegrown, raised on the street. Skilled, intelligent, late 20s, dark. But with a scar across
Okay.
his face. Like so.
Stringer stands no
You
fucking
down
chance.
with this
Yeah.
nigga?
I know him.
He with Barksdale?
Even himself. Except for when he's running with a young boy, Jim.
Splitting the black vote is the only way to make the math work. So Tony Gray's gotta get in the race. He's gotta stay in the race, and he's gotta stay viable in the race.
Guy's kind of a lightweight, ain't he?
He's a good guy, all in all.
Great. He's a good guy. But we need him to siphon votes from Royce.
I don't know. This thing with Tony.
It's not personal, Tommy. It's politics.
I did pick the present shooter. It's to be expected. The racial thing alone is tense enough that they gotta react.
No luck at all to that boy, huh?
I need to ask if either of you had any indication that Prez harbored racial prejudices.
Well, he harbored some weird shit, no doubt, but I never got a racial bias.
It's weird.
Lieutenant, you seriously asking?
Not to start no shit, but you think White gonna get shot if he's white?
Description called for a number 1 male.
I'm just saying.
What you want? Not until I settle this for good.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Where is Muzone coming?
I don't know. Stringer doesn't have like
Yo,
2
Bush,
more
I want you
episodes to
going
live.
inside my bank and spread the word. Omar paying cash money to get it done.
I mean, he has exactly 2 more episodes.
Yeah,
Exactly 2 more.
Tompkins up on McCullough. What the funeral home? Fact of the matter is, your chances of going up against that mob and coming back is as slim as a garter snake.
But if you have Brother Muzone,
I can't help that now, Butch.
you are not dying because of Stringer.
Dribble back out. It's a dribble on. Yo, easy.
Interesting.
Y'all just hacking my man up.
Down on school, ain't they?
That observation meant it's just a casual curbside fuck you. You're looking to step up, maybe help out here.
We're gonna try. I'm looking at just some kids interested in boxing.
Box. Look here. This is my timeout corner. Where I send children who can't play nice together. Listen up. This man's starting a boxing program. If you look at some of y'all, signing on might be a good thing.
Gonna need it. The only thing he know how to do with his fist is wrap it around his cock.
Fuck you, man. Go kick your ass. Come on, motherfucker. You ain't shit.
Stand up, let me show you something. Oh, man. I ain't gonna hurt you. See that? If y'all want to learn more, I got a gym down on Gilmore in the old tire plant. Y'all all welcome. All right?
My eyes have been watering throughout the scene. I'm like, kids, someone taking care of kids.
Remember that woman I was talking about?
A politician woman? How's it going?
Hey, tons of shit. I feel like I don't even belong to any world that even fucking matters.
Cause you're a cop?
I go to the front desk, some sneering fuck calls upstairs, give me permission to go get laid. Don't listen to the shit she talks about. First time in my life, I feel like a fucking doormat. Like anyone with any smarts would do something else with his life, you know. I'm the smartest asshole in 3 districts, and she looks at me like I'm some stupid fuck playing some stupid game for stupid penny ante stakes. She fucking looks through me, Kima.
You sure, man? I gotta
Okay.
get you ready. Oh, fuck the meat. You harder to get at than my fat wife's cut, nigga.
Yeah, you high mighty Barksdale's can afford to sit back and play low key. Some of us gotta work for a goddamn living.
What, you think this mess ain't fucking up our business?
That means Avon's willing to sit down and talk with Marlo, work this shit out. Well, if that don't happen, String, I got you some bad news. Me and the boys had us a sit down, got a quorum and took a vote that says, if y'all don't quit this war, we have a mind to shut you out. And when I say out, String, I mean out the package. The boys don't want to extend the good shit if it's gonna keep you and your peoples out on them corners banging.
What about the boy? What the fuck he say?
Vincent say Marlo willing to talk, if he can keep his corners. It ain't right for you to be at the head of our table when you can't call off your dub. We call it a crisis of leadership.
What the fuck is gonna be
You
happening?
gonna tell him?
Got to.
Oh my god, that's
If an
gonna go
healthcare
out.
workers, a reporter, my own pissed off troops, it's gonna come out. Police should make a few arrests. Make it look tactical. Nah. You know what happens when we start locking people up in Hamsterdam? The whole rest of the district goes back to being a shithole.
You're a decent fucking man. And there's a limited amount of options who this can be. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What the absolute fuck? He is like psychopathic, doesn't even fucking cut it.
What are you doing?
The way he said the phone.
No, I literally thought like he's gonna be like, why did you do that?
Oh, this shit got the kill range of like 50 meters. I got this from some soldier coming back from wherever.
They're in different worlds.
Literally.
You done represented yourself, man. Yeah, your name ringing out now that you done taken Marlo down a notch or two, man. So why not quit while he's ahead?
Just let me get this thing right, man. Then, you know, we get back to business as
They're
usual.
gonna cut us out, Avon. Avon, look at you. Fucking shooting dope without a fucking needle right now, man. Getting high on a power trip, playing fucking soldier. Yo, you gotta sit back, man, and think about our business. What the fuck you want?
They're both going down. They're both.
What happened?
I mean, I don't know how I ever expected Devon to even fucking live, you know what I mean?
You know, Avon, you gotta think about what we got in this game for, man. Huh? Was it the rep? Was it so our names can ring out of some fucking ghetto street corners, man? Nah, man, there's games beyond the fucking game. You and me, we brothers, B. We didn't think we'll make it this fucking far, but fuck if we ain't standing here right now with the whole world at our feet. The whole world, man, not these fucking corners.
Devon come up dead. You still want to talk true string?
You're right when you say I need to learn more.
Not a joke, I really think talking with Marlo is dumb.
Yeah.
I don't think that is a thing. I don't think Marlo can be talked to.
I mean, Marlo will not continue murdering his people if he gets all he wants.
You see that?
You know what I
ain't
mean?
even stepped inside the joint yet. You calling me a cocksucker already?
But I think they're both going down
Yeah, definitely.
in 2 episodes. Because, like, Avon seems lost.
I mean, he's right now in a war, and I don't...
And he's losing.
Yeah.
Tony's my oldest friend on the council.
Well, couldn't you go talk to him first? Put it on the table. You know, may the best man win.
Truth is, he can't win alone against Royce either. If I level with Tony and he gets out, then I can't win. I need him in the race.
Oh, somebody
Okay,
can
it's
come.
gonna come.
Well, maybe one by one, you know? Oh, more than.
This some weak ass shit right here.
Man, we got lockers. Got gear.
So appealing and shit.
They're there. Let's have work done.
Exactly.
Three birds stayed on him overnight, tracked him to a possible stash house. What happened?
They ditched their phones.
The DNRs and the wire all died.
We run mine, you shot 30 hours.
We just spent $9,000 in change for 18 innocents. 5 of them non-privileged. It's close to $700 per drug call.
If there were some way to pre-wiretap the birds...
I thought that. Could you not sell them with...
Stick them on a rack at Bob or whatever and wait for Bernard to show up that day?
Now, the problem is the wireless people. They claim it takes a minimum of 4 days to process a court order, and that's only after I had my office threaten to go public on them.
4 days to hit a couple of keystrokes. Bullshit.
Well, what if... No way.
I know what you're thinking. I just thought the same fucking thing.
Can you tell us we're dumb?
Hey, I'm planning on my ass feet. Yeah, you smelling on my ass, too.
Ain't no big mystery why your face got tattooed.
Shit, that man can't talk to you like that. I seen his ragged ass up spot cotton files. Yeah, probably pimped his ass, too.
This a motherfucker.
Yeah, bitch. Touch me. Touch a juvenile. See what happens. Let's bounce. Bitch ass.
That didn't last long.
First time I seen him smoking.
Tough habit.
Oh,
It tasted like a motherfucker, too.
something's happening.
If he is the head that wears the crown.
Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore police.
Is he gonna give up Avon?
Western District
Because like
police.
he would need Avon moved because that is his.
No.
Non-emergency.
Man, they did you with the bum rush. That's what they do. They fast experts, plucking nerves. Those two fellas in here, they was wild and wild. Now they coming every day. Yes, sir. No, sir. Still pretty rough. But you know, with the right brakes, they gonna make it. How? Trying they might. They'll never fail. When you do that, it messes with their mind. And soon they run out of their new bag of tricks. What do you think of that?
Pretty weak.
It ain't weak. That's the starting point.
My CI knows the girl.
You been working?
It's smooth, yeah.
Check this.
Oh my god.
Western District. What string is calling the Western? Maybe he surrendered. After all the work we done, I'll never forgive a son of a bitch.
Boy, you know the storm that's coming for you.
Literally. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Looking for a discount on that?
Nah, bro, I'm looking for you.
Why, something come up missing?
Came past to apologize. I'm new at this coaching thing and got us off on the wrong foot. I ain't one leading between us. I'm thinking I gave up on y'all.
Motherfucker's memory weak as shit. I really want to bail down on him.
Anyway, I'm here now.
I don't understand. You want to sell drug traffickers a series of cell phones so you can
Yes.
And you want me?
Exactly.
I don't know why this sounds so weird to you guys.
Phones that at the time I'm signing the order have not been used for any illegal activity.
Well, that's true. I don't know how you
If
would
you're looking for precedents,
do
Your Honor,
this.
there are none. It's circumstantial PC at best.
Quite the legal mind.
What is happening?
I don't know. Omar, Brother Muzone, and Avon team up and kill Stringer.
How the fuck you coming up behind me? Sorry.
I mean, like, how do you think that... Oh! What? What?
His name, Avon.
Nothing special.
You don't even know.
He's a player.
He's the main guy.
So it wouldn't be a stretch if he got shot.
You heard he got shot? You know when or where? I could run it out quick.
Nah, it can make no difference. He didn't post up in the emergency room from what I hear.
Oh, he did get shot in the previous episode.
Oh, okay, that, okay.
Running wires into his people.
I thought like now.
I don't know, maybe.
On the street so far, we haven't even put an eyeball on it.
You know who put an eyeball on him? Herc.
He's in there. I need you to check that out and get back to me as soon as you can.
You got a CI, huh? You want to see if your man's cred's bona fide.
Don't try to play me, bush your tongue. I didn't say male, I didn't say female. According to my source, Barksdale's name's on the paperwork.
No shit.
And you give me confirmation on that, call me back on the cell.
Omar, this is the funeral home.
What is gonna happen?
I don't know.
Is that me, Russell?
You can't. Oh my.
What an embarrassment. What an embarrassment.
Your truck is open. Oh, okay. I thought it was not supposed to.
Alaska. No, deputy. Found another approach.
I'm terrified.
I moved him off the corners.
God damn it. Don't be coy with me, Major. I can see that. What I want to know is how the fuck you managed to move them and where the fuck they are now.
I don't know quite how to put this, but I began by identifying those areas in my district where drug trafficking was least harmful. I proceeded to push all street level dealing towards those areas. And at first, dealing with the juveniles on them corners, I had little success. But ultimately, by rounding up all the mid-level dealers in my district and making them offer they couldn't refuse, I was able to...
You made them an offer?
Yes, sir. Either they move their people to one of 3 designated areas where drug enforcement was not a district priority, or they face the wrath of every able-bodied soul in my district.
How were you able to...
Jesus Christ, you nit. Don't you see what he's done? He's legalized drugs.
Actually, I elected to ignore them.
You lost your fucking mind. He's lost his fucking mind.
You, in my office.
Oh my god.
All of you lack.
That's it, gentlemen.
It's very funny. It's very funny to picture Rolls, telling this to Rolls. I don't know. Rolls is the funniest character in the show for me. Honestly, he is.
I can send you one of these little cheap if you got use for the shit.
I'm fucking dead.
You mean we're fucking dead? We're all dead behind this shit.
And what I did knowingly and on my own. I mean, my man had nothing to do with this. They thought it was part of some elaborate trap. So if you need me to fall, I'm ready. But don't let me hear that you're taking any punitive action against my people. Because I can get on a soapbox and I can lie as good as the next man. If I have to.
Are you threatening me?
I believe I am, sir.
Well, you cocksucker, I gotta give it to you. A brilliant idea. Insane and illegal, but stone. After all my putting my foot up people's asses to decrease the numbers, he comes in and in one stroke gets a fucking 14% decrease. Fucking shame it's gonna end our careers, but still.
Brought these letters from community associations, ministers, business people, citizens. They're all positive. They're all happy that the deal is off the corners.
You think that's gonna save our asses?
Shut the fuck up about your asses.
Nah, I guess not, but that and my badge is all I got.
I might have your badge, Major, but not today. So if you have any vacation time, you're taking it now. Do not report for a shift until notified.
Rhodes reading the letters.
You did good.
One more thing, sir. Sun reporters were at my deployment. I told them my investigation's pending. I promised to delay the article.
Oh, wait.
How long?
Well, now it's
About a
like...
week. Tops.
I was a super stroker on the pool circuit in the early days.
This is so funny.
Pickpocketing and short combs. I did the long distance access card heist before cell phones got popular.
Oh my god, you're in the...
Yeah, I favored airports here. Can you still read numbers? Whoa, what's up with this? You man think I was one of the bad middle class? Because that's what you think. We get to be feet right now. If you ain't to answer the people I do, your ass to be damn most like caution too. That's all I'm saying. I appreciate caution. Because I'm hanging out here too. We can do business. Mm-hmm.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Aww.
1, 2. 1, 2. That's it. 2. There you go. All right. That is. Now you get it. Keep that left hand out. Hey.
Hey, tell me he's kidding. You're kidding, right? He did it without our knowledge.
Without your knowledge. Well, that's worse. You're the commissioner.
Was the commissioner.
No, this is the funniest
You think the
thing.
bus stop in his office? You're wrong. If I might, these are letters from people in his district. Ministers, business people, voters. All glowing reports. And there's the 14% reduction in crime in the Western.
But this all
That's
stands.
not an anomaly. It's hard data.
14%.
How is this not better for
If we
everyone?
handle this right, we might all get out from underneath. No murder on anybody.
No. No. I trusted you, Irv.
It's all about their reputation. It's all about the power. I hate them
When this
all.
thing goes wrong, no telling the damage. On this, you walk point. That's the way things work, Irv. You know it as well as I do.
Things don't work.
If you call this shit something other than what it is, don't even think it.
Everyone knows. That's the problem. They all
It
know.
works like this. If you don't re-up the minutes on your cell phone before 60 days, the wireless company recycles the phone. And that's what I did. I put the word out on the street that I'm buying tossed-off burners, paying $2 a pop. Street people bring me hundreds. And that automatically extends the life of the phone for another 60 days. She charges me $20 on each phone on her end. I double it or more on the street to make mine.
I gotta show receipts looking like they from different places, or I can't play.
Can we accommodate the good man?
Damn, Calvin, you know I got the bingo tonight.
Oh my god, they're literally gonna be... Okay, we're about to... like Omar, that's how it's gonna end.
I ain't sure you want to be around here, and I'm damn sure we're getting tired of having you.
I didn't... Okay,
Uh-huh.
Maybe I can help you?
Okay. Like next.
Are we gonna watch the next one?
We have time.
Do we? But like next time it's not the last one. That's a problem. No, but we don't have time for both episodes. That's a problem.
Yeah, true.
You know, so like, might as well watch the last two together or something. Right?
Yeah, true. That's true.
I don't know. Maybe we can watch just one episode.
No, I think maybe next time we just watch the last two. There's 12, right? Not 13. Let's just double check, triple check.
Yeah, 12. Yeah. I'm just like, imagine if the next time we don't have time for two, we only
We're gonna
watch
make
one.
time. No, we cannot. We have to make time. It's gonna be just like we're just filming The Wire.
Excuse me? And you were just talking casually, like nothing is on screen. And
I'm sorry, guys. I stopped recording. Oh no, I didn't stop recording the screen, so you can see.
So you can see what we just saw.
I mean, it's a good thing they didn't show me this before.
Yeah, but like that's episode 11 because you went to the episode 11 because like it went to the episode 11.
That's the episode we're watching next.
Next, exactly.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like you couldn't see this in the episode before because it's the next one. Oh my god, look how pretty my boy is. He's so cute.
Honestly, if I saw them walking on the fucking street,
I saw those two guys walking on the fucking street,
it's a fashion show.
I'd be terrified.
I would
they are lay down and die.
Literally, I'm like, there is
by myself.
No one.
Nobody would need to kill me at that point.
I would just die of fear.
Exactly.
Like they would kill me. And we're gonna film this review looking at Omar and Brother Muzone that like Adrio just put in front of me.
That's happening in the next episode. They're at this point here going to kill Stringer. They're
on their fucking way.
It seems like they're
it's
going
daylight.
Somewhere. It's
they're
daylight.
not even looking for nighttime to kill Stringer.
It's
fucking daylight.
Yeah, but like maybe when they met the first time, it is daylight. But like when they make the whole let's say now they made a deal and they're going, and the next scene we see them finding Stringer.
How is that even gonna go? They're just gonna like be in front of his print shop and then just like shoot him with a shotgun. You know what I mean? Like how is there gonna be some talk? Is there gonna be like?
Because then everybody would know.
True.
Omar is gonna be the one who is gonna pull the trigger.
Definitely. But like, is Omar gonna hide that he did it? You know what I mean?
I mean, he's definitely not going into jail because of that.
No, but just like, you know, for retaliation. I wouldn't think so. So like, why would he?
Retaliation.
Well, like that's it. But like, we know that there's potentially not gonna be retaliation. He wouldn't know. You know what I mean? He would still think like Avon and everyone else is backing String. I don't know. I really
No, I didn't mean like that everybody would know, meaning like I was like police would know.
Oh, I thought like the streets. I know the police is not an issue here. And like but someone wants me to believe that Omar's gonna get arrested for shooting Stringer fucking highly
exactly
really
the way that I was saying. Like I don't think I was like, what do you mean? Omar's not going into jail because of this.
No, the police gets nothing. I don't know.
They truly get nothing. I don't even know.
It's honestly, it's very funny.
I mean, now they have a plan and the plan is working, meaning like they are actually...
They have a very good plan. Lester's... what Lester came up with, and now he is working undercover, as in like reselling the burners so they get reused. That is fucking brilliant, because like then we would
that is brilliant.
skip the whole
And
problem of it getting dropped.
And honestly, they picked two of the best actors to do that. Meaning, the woman, I don't remember. I would say Patricia. I know it's not Patricia, but it's. I don't know.
Could be Patricia.
I don't think it's Patricia.
No, me neither.
She is doing a very good job acting. Like this is a bother to her, you know.
But I just think that this is a bother to her. You know what I mean? She's like, oh my god, like let's just get this over with.
But like,
it works. It just works. Like this is. I don't even think she's acting. You know?
I mean, I do think.
Yeah, but like she's like,
I
okay,
think
whatever.
she's that good that she can act.
And Lester is doing a great job.
Doing great job as well.
I mean, that's why we have been seeing these.
But technically,
for all this
time. To me, somehow, again, I now think in the last episode. Actually, I don't know. But like, if this is, let's say, the end of the episode, then Stringer dies in the last one. Let's say if they meet each other in the end of the episode. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I think Avon's going to jail. Yes. That's my official thoughts.
I think so as well. But I'm like, my brain goes to just like, this is not even connected to The Wire. Okay. There's a name of the episode. I don't know if it's an episode of Grey's Anatomy or if it's an episode of The West Wing. Okay. But it's like, the episode was called something along the lines of like, someone's dying, someone's going to jail or something like that. And so like when you say like Stringer dies and he goes to jail, my mind just went to West Wing for whatever reason. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean, again, I never thought that they would have the same ending. Like I always thought like one of them would go to jail, one of them would potentially die. And like Stringer always seemed like more likely to die, whereas Avon goes to jail. And like this would be, I don't know, this would be very strange that like Stringer gave them this information. And like I remember us having this theory that technically like now it could be coming true, but like when Avon was still in jail, we thought that Stringer might like do something, pin something on him for him to remain in jail.
Yeah.
That didn't happen, but now he is placing him back in jail because like Avon is a problem for their like, how do they call it, like the organization with Rob, Joe and everyone.
Completely, he is completely a problem at this point. But like I do believe that they don't realize who Marlo is.
I think Avon is the only person that is correct here.
I mean, I don't think he's correct. Honestly.
I mean, he is correct in the terms of like I don't know how they think they can negotiate with Marlo,
because they don't know. Again, they're not doing the same job and thinking in the same brain that Avon is thinking.
But that's the thing. Avon understands this.
They're thinking how they can continue making money and working.
Yeah,
you know,
because like they're thinking.
But like at this point, it seems like Marlo is impossible to beat. And the war...
I want to say yes. Yes, he's impossible to beat. And like no, they can't beat him.
Yeah, but like Marlo seems like he's impossible to beat.
Yeah.
And Avon, by himself and with everything he's doing, he's desperately trying to maintain and get his corners back from Marlo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like it's not gonna work.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? And they are thinking, let him have those corners.
Yeah.
As long as we are able to continue selling.
Yeah.
You know, and keeping this business going, because technically they have better heroin than Marlo.
Yeah.
But like Marlo, if he gets his corner, he wants to be the main one, the king, whatever, you know, in this whole war.
Yeah.
He's gonna continue, get more territory, to get more people.
Honestly, I think they are missing the point with Marlo that Avon understands, and that they really do not understand in my mind, is that he is really, you can't come with him and be like, well, why don't we just all make money without any problems or any issues together with the best drugs in town, whatever, they think that like that sounds reasonable. And
Yeah.
sure, that does sound reasonable
Yeah.
to like most people, but Marlo is psychopathic. And I think Avon knows that. Like, Marlo now went and killed this girl, shot her 3 times, once in her mouth after she was already, you know,
Dead.
well and dead. And she posed, you know, absolutely no threat to him whatsoever. And he just went there and cold-bloodedly killed her. And that says a lot about who he is as a person. And, like, Stringer and Avon have always been as well, like, heartless. You know, they have killed Bodhi. They have, like, they have been heartless.
They
but
have
they
not
have
killed
not
Bodhi.
been so, oh my god, so sorry. They have killed Wallace. But, like, they have not been psychopathic in the way that Marlo is psychopathic. Like, I'm more afraid of Marlo than I'm afraid of the two of them, you know? And, like, I don't think they understand that. I think Marlo is the only person that understands that because, like, he is in this war right now with him, and he understands someone wanting to be king as well. And, like, going into it with someone who wants to be king and who is this cruel, it's a problem. And so, like, I think that he is correct.
I just think what he misses at this point is that he does not maybe realize how cruel he is. Because, like, let's say he did not expect him to go and do that to Devon.
Yeah, I mean, like, right now he's, like,
And
learning as he goes about what he's capable of.
You could have seen in his face when he said that he killed Devon, like, that he did not expect maybe that, you know?
Yeah.
And so I think that those are the things that maybe Avon at this didn't expect and is now losing against Marlo because of all those things.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, I completely agree. I think I understand what like Joe and String and all of them want to accomplish.
Yeah.
They even meet Marlo, but like Stringer met Marlo before, you know?
Yeah.
And he maybe thought that he did something and Marlo said, tool up immediately.
Yeah.
You know? So that those are the reasons why I think now Stringer, I mean, it's obvious that Stringer is dying. There is no question about that.
I mean, I'm looking
people who are gonna
right
kill
now
him,
at them.
literally. And but like I think Avon is going to jail. First, I didn't think that was gonna happen, just because like I thought I was like Marlo is not gonna be the one who is gonna get him in jail. He would want to kill him because he wants to be the one, you know.
Yeah.
But like I think with all the police work, it seems to me like we're gonna get something, and Stringer is even giving us something.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, we wouldn't get anything by ourselves.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
But like with Stringer giving us some information connected to the wire that they're actually able to establish.
Yeah.
If we combine the two, they could actually get Avon. They could actually get Avon for what he is, not just like some, you know, small petty crime. You know what I mean? Like they could get him on a charge that would be much more than like, I don't know how like did he get like 4 years or something the first time around?
If I remember correctly, maybe even 7 or 5.
I mean, maybe, but like whatever. I feel like it's
he
not
got
gonna
a
be...
lot and he get out immediately. But
yeah,
I think
I feel like this is gonna be final because like I feel like we're coming to the end, and it's not gonna be some like other unimportant like
sentence.
Yeah.
No, I think it's gonna, especially because like I don't know what Stringer is gonna give them. What exactly he gave them, you know?
Yeah, Bunny gave something to...
Exactly, but like I don't know
Jimmy.
what exactly, but like I think with Wire and stuff like that, I think they're gonna get enough.
Yeah.
To, especially if he was also evicted before and stuff like that. Evicted?
Convicted.
What is evicted?
Evicted means like thrown out of like your house.
Oh,
evicted.
Okay. He was also convicted before, so I think he's getting a lot of time.
Yeah, and that will be like the end of his story. It's kind of, there's something very poetic about the fact that like Stringer is giving him up in a way. It feels very much like, you know, eu tu brute, you know what I mean? Like stabbing him in the back. What a great story. This is poetic in so many fucking ways.
But it's not hard to for me to realize why Stringer would put him in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, it's exactly why I thought he was gonna want to keep him in jail.
Yeah.
Because, but like that at that point, I thought that like he only wanted this all for himself.
Yeah.
And I don't think that
And like
anymore.
if at that point he did do it, then that would be, let's say, maybe too soon, because like you can say that he didn't try anything.
Exactly.
And now he did try, and like they are really just like on two opposite sides. And so like when it came to it, he...
And in his eyes, everything that Avon is doing is gonna destroy everything that they try to build.
Yeah.
He doesn't realize that like if they would to do what he wants, they would destroy everything.
There was
they
kind
try
of
to
a
build as
parallel
well.
actually when you think about it. I mean, a very small one, maybe it's not even intentional, but like Tommy was talking about how he has to betray him, and this one is his friend in the council, and then in this episode we see him, we see Stringer betraying Avon, who is like his brother. You know, there's something very poetic about this.
That's very interesting to me.
Fascinating. I mean, I cannot believe we're coming to an end with them.
Exactly.
I feel very sad.
I feel very sad. You have no idea how sad I feel. But like...
I'm sorry, I feel very impressive for the show. If we're about to lose these two characters who have been like one of the main ones, that season 4 is revered as the best of the show. Yeah. That is fucking impressive.
We'll see. I'm very excited to see that, honestly.
Yeah,
but like
too.
what I love is that like both of them are gonna be the reason why each other didn't succeed.
Yeah.
I love that more. I would feel bad if, let's say, Marlo was the one who stopped Avon. Like I said it in like an episode ago.
I'm like, I don't want you to win.
Thinking about that makes me emotional. Just like you said, devil you know better than devil you don't. Mm-hmm. And somehow I managed to get a little bit connected with Avon, a little bit.
You know, now that we're closing in on the end, I feel like a little bit attached to Avon. Yeah. I still don't feel that way for Stringer at all. I feel like zero
I agree. I feel connected to this story between the two of them.
That's what I agree. I feel sad that we are losing that part
me too.
Of this story.
Me too.
But like for Avon, I also feel some type of like there's something like personal.
That
I feel towards him.
Even in this episode, when we saw him with Stringer, first he looked very cute with that hat and stuff like that. And second of all, I felt, I don't know how to explain that. I see that he is losing. I see that he is without many options, that he is trying to figure something out to keep this thing that he has built his whole life going, you know? And he seems lost. Mm-hmm. That's how I saw him, that he's lost in the moment, that he doesn't know how to
we are right now in a fucking war.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's how the show opened up. There are like bodies getting dropped left and right. Like it's a really bad situation right now. These last 2 episodes are gonna be fucking insane. We need to just like find one day to watch just that. Just like the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And finish it off, because I really think it's about to be insane.
Insane. I think
it's gonna be so fucking good.
So fucking good. You mentioned Tommy, so we can just briefly talk about that. But like I
don't have much to say.
I don't have much to say. I mean,
he's still doing what he's doing. He's still trying to become mayor.
Yeah, but like we had that.
I mean, there
human
was
moment with him.
I was gonna say, well, that's like, it's nice that you feel a certain way about, like, let's say, betraying. I mean, betraying sounds like too big of a word.
Yeah,
you know?
it is.
Like it's not that, you know, it's not that.
I mean, I don't know how good of friends they are, but like
I just feel like your like favorite coworker.
Yeah,
you know
totally.
What I mean?
But like he said like he's my best friend in the council, so like they are friends, and we saw them like play the thing that you shoot the ball on the wall, remember?
Yeah, like tennis, but just like your opponent is the wall. I don't know what that's called.
Exactly. So like we saw that they hang out outside of your work, let's say.
Yeah.
And let's say
it is gonna, you know, feel a bit of a sting, because like he did in a way, let's say, convince him to run to split the black vote.
There was a reason he convinced him from the start. That was his only option from the start.
Yeah.
He did that all thinkingly. you know?
Yeah.
It's not like something that just happened. Let's say this one wanted to decided by himself to run, and then Tommy, who already thought that he's gonna run now, saw all of a sudden an opportunity and decided to take it. It's
now
not the
at
same.
this point when everything is, let's say, real, and he needs to start like getting the money and talking about it and like announcing that he's running. Now he's being like, oh well, shit.
Yeah.
You know, that was a human moment from him. And like we don't see, or at least, I mean, it's hard to see a fucking human moment when we're in politics, you know what I mean? Like like there was a human moment with him when he was like speaking to his kids. I thought he seemed like a good dad at that point, but like other than that, like I don't know. Everything is he's very much a politician. Yeah, that's gonna I mean, this seems like the storyline that we're gonna pass on to the rest of the show, because like it does seem like he's gonna become mayor, and then we can like see what type of mayor he is, because like we didn't necessarily follow closely. I don't know the name of the mayor now. We saw him in this episode. We didn't necessarily follow him closer, but like we might follow Tommy, and I think that's gonna be an interesting side of things to also look at, because like politics is a very important part as to why all of this is also not functioning, you know, as well as the police system and everything else. But politics is a big issue.
Oh my god, now I remember, but like again, I could have been mistaken, but like if I remember correctly, when I first started watching the show, like 5 years ago or something, my brother told me back then that there was a season, or maybe it's a politics, and I thought it's Newsroom. Doesn't have to be Newsroom.
Like Newsroom as in Sorkin's Newsroom?
No,
or like
one season and there is something in the Newsroom. And he told
me he meant like news, because like they're contacting the news now. I don't know.
I don't think that...
I mean, we could have a season that like has something...
What? I can't connect it. I can't connect it at all, you know?
I can't either. I mean, we could open up a subject of like...
Yeah, but like, you know what? I could have just misunderstood.
I guess we'll find out. No, this for season 4 is like Newsroom, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes no... I can 100% confidently say that it's not gonna be. We also had, let's talk a bit about the Carver, let's say, in my opinion, because like,
oh my god,
we had a scene with Bunny in the beginning of the episode that I really loved. What? Okay, I was like, did you see any other picture in the corner or something?
No, I just wanted to emphasize what a great scene for this whole show this was.
I mean, yes.
There are a lot of things in this show that like the show wants you to think about, and then like at some points they also voice it through someone, and I feel like they have often voiced it through Bunny. You know, Bunny gave that very great speech in the beginning about legalizing drugs, and how like them doing this stops them from doing actual police work and what would be important, because like what they were doing so far was nothing and was achieving nothing. And in this episode he comes up with this just great explanation about why that idea and why that, I don't know who coined it, was it Nixon? I think it maybe was Nixon, about that like war on drugs, and how like when they announced that war on drugs, how that makes the whole situation much worse. And he explained it in the terms of like, if you think you're in war, now you're looking at these people like they're your enemy and you're soldiers, and you need to fight off the bad guys to protect the good guys, when that is not what you're supposed to do. Like, this is a community, and like you're supposed to be finding ways to help the community which consists of these people that are not your enemies, that are just people. And because the approach is made in that way as well, as a sort of a situation of us versus them, it breeds this environment of hatred that also makes the police think that they can use excessive force,
that they should,
over someone and look at them as less than, which then also connects as well to the racial component, because like we were talking a lot about it in the previous episode, when Perez said, like, basically, like, I didn't like care that he was black, or like, did I? Like, was there something, let's say, in me? Was there something in my head that made me think that? When, like, one of you guys commented, I think that you put it in a good way, but now I forgot. Let me just check for a second, but I thought that was good. It's worth noting that all cops, regardless of race, have been shown to have a racial bias in being significantly more likely to shoot black men over any other race. It's a societal issue. The image of black men has been programmed as a threat into so many of these people's heads by shitty media. That, as well as, again, pronouncing this as a war on drugs and making them your enemy, like making these people that you are policing being your enemy. And I think that scene was like, I'm like watching that, and they like sometimes do this. This is like the first 5 minutes of the episode, and like we're just getting into it, and you like make this big important speech where I'm like, how is this happening in the first 5 minutes of this episode? Because like this is one of the more significant things that I will take away from this show. Like there are like some scenes that I still think about like to this day, and like this is gonna be one of them. And I often think about his speech about legalizing drugs. I often think about Jimmy's. That wasn't a speech, but that was more like when he was talking to Rhonda about how like if the justice system didn't run on also people who want to rise above each other, so many more things could be getting done. But like I don't remember exactly what she didn't do or something, but like she couldn't do it because like then she wouldn't be able to, I don't know, go somewhere higher. And like he said that is also like that is one of the bigger issues, and I always remember that scene as well. And like this is one of those scenes that I feel like I'm gonna just carry with me.
Definitely, because I think they many times give important things. They give you through actions and scenes and stuff like that, but I also love when they verbalize it like that.
Yeah.
And I think it was very interesting that they decided to make that scene with Bunny and Carver, who is exactly the image of a guy who works in a police and thinks he's a soldier.
Yeah.
And we saw him in many different scenarios when he is like, we want this one, oh my god, come at us, come this, do stuff like that.
And yelling on top of that car and being like something along the lines of like, we will win.
We won,
or
I think.
Something along those lines. You're like thinking, what the fuck do you mean win?
Exactly.
What is there? This is not a competition.
Exactly.
With anything, but
that is something that is basically engraved in them. That is something that they
can't even expect them to be anything else.
That's why I think it's very interesting to have Bunny tell something like this to him, who he also before showed that maybe potentially this other way could be working.
Yeah.
And we saw him thinking about that. Even after Bunny got out of the office, we saw that the way how he was thinking about it. Yeah. And later we saw him on field. While he was like looking at the kids and talking to the kids who were playing basketball and stuff like that. Coaching them basically, yeah.
Because like he was at that point kind of, let's say, building, because like Bunny told him like there is no one to come to, no one's gonna come to you. I mean, no one's gonna come to any of them, you know what I mean? Because like no one trusts the police. No one there has like a relationship that anyone is like gonna respect, you know? And so like he is useless in that way, and that is the thing that you need. Like this is about protecting the community that you work in, basically, and like you have to protect it by taking care of the people, and by taking care of the people who are doing, let's say, these criminal activities, and not just like demonizing them, and like they completely like fail at that and miss the point. Like he is thinking about it, and he's like trying to do something. Like when those two kids started like fighting, and this officer was about to like stop them or something, like he said no, because like, you know, just like give them their, let's say, space. No one's getting like harmed extensively. Like, we're gonna separate them.
And then,
like, let's not bring this into it.
Yeah, and then Kari came in and separated them. Who is, in my opinion, exactly the person who should be doing something like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I love this storyline for Carver.
Me too.
I would like to get into this
But that's
more.
the thing. I now love it, and I after the speech, because like I now like that we see the progression. I didn't like that we saw something all of a sudden. But this way, the way that like he now realized some things. Superior officer taught him some things, told him some things, you know, that are correct, and he can obviously see that they're correct. He can obviously see that the way they're doing it, it's not the right way to do it, you know, and that nothing is changing, nothing is working.
Yeah.
Now I am very, very much open to see changes in his behavior.
Yeah. I would really love that progression of him actually trying to, like, by him trying to, like, let's say, connect to the community that, like, he is supposed to be policing, but, like, him trying to connect, that he just realizes the best way to, like, go about his business, like, to go about, like, doing all this is to, like, have that connection, that compassion, understanding.
I would like to see that, but the thing is, if Hamsterdam comes to an end, there is not much he can do.
Again, there's nothing anyone can do, because like the system is completely broken. But I would like to see him being a person that tries regardless.
I know, I agree with you. I would.
Like at least like love to approach people.
Anybody succeed in anything. Yeah. I would like to see that. And let's say Bunny was doing something and it was possibly working. Yeah. And stuff were happening. And to me, even Bunny helping Carver to turn around is a success. Yeah. Which means possibly few of other people could be turned around and changed their approach to these people. So like that is already working, in my opinion. That is already going in a better way. But like if we go back to what happened before, he is no one. Like he's just like Herc, one guy, but there is 50 Hercs next to him.
Yeah, I mean,
so he by himself,
when you put them,
nothing.
When you put them in this type of, not in this type of an environment, but like when you put them in this system that clearly doesn't work, there is only so much you can do, and you kind of have to go against the tide to like even try and be a decent human, you know. And it doesn't make it easier, which again, burn the place to the ground. Like I just like burned to the ground. There is nothing that is working here, and like you can see, even when someone tries to get something that works, they get even when you clearly know that the people that he is showing it to understand the idea and understand that things are actually working, that these things get stopped because like their jobs are at line. They feel like it's gonna make waves, and so they want to disrupt the status quo. And for the mayor, he also he's looking at the paper and he's like, maybe if we name it something, I don't know what he said, if we give it some type of a names, whatever, maybe we can, this person was don't even think about it because he has a re-election coming up, and so he needs to get re-elected. It's not about the people, it's about him getting re-elected, And it's so fucking sad because so many things could get done if people were just not looking out for their own ass. So many things, and because everyone has fucking eyes. Everyone can see clearly there is something here that's working. It's not perfect. There are a lot of things that need to be handled in a much, much better way. But some things are getting done. People are getting taken care of.
And that is just how it is. They don't care.
I mean, this is exactly how we thought it was gonna go.
Yeah, you could have seen even when he brought that to Rolls and the other guy. What's his name? You know his name.
Yeah, we know Betrayals.
Betrayals. You could have seen in their faces, like let's say in my opinion, you could have seen in Roll's faces. He understood. He even get the envelopes, opened them, and started reading them.
I mean, Rolls is so fucking funny. He started dying laughing.
That's the thing.
He's like, you were bold with it. Are we all about to lose our jobs? Sure, but at least like you really went far. You know?
Yeah. He's so funny. You can't even hate him because
I don't know how anyone else feels about him, but like he is so fucking funny to me that like anytime he's an asshole, I just laugh. I cannot believe we saw him in a gay bar. Yeah. I cannot believe this. Rolls is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Anytime I see him, I'm like, oh, there he is. I don't know. I just feel the second that he had that human moment with Jimmy, for me to like have like, let's say, kinder feeling towards him, then that was it. Like he started becoming hilarious to me, and he's gonna be hilarious until the very end.
Where Burrell is not hilarious, not hilarious at all. I don't know. We'll see how this all is gonna.
No, but it's so sad.
Stuff like that.
It's so sad because like it would be so easy. It would be so easy if like the main focus of everyone who is in charge is people. If the main focus was that, God, the world would be fucking flourishing. But it's not. So we are here. And nothing is gonna change, and like the show is gonna end, and there's gonna be literally no difference between episode 1 of season 1 and episode 12, let's say, of season 5. There's gonna be no difference in the environment that we are in. Zero. There's not gonna be Avon or Stringer, but there's gonna be maybe Marlo. Maybe not even Marlo. There's gonna be
I don't think it's
a fourth one. You know, it doesn't matter. Like it's not gonna be Rolls and Burrell. It's gonna be someone other two. And we go again until forever.
I hate those realistic scenarios.
Yeah,
and
like it
shows, and it's very.
But this is the type of show that needs to end like that.
It's very depressing to me.
Yeah.
To watch, honestly.
Yeah, but like it's sort of like it from kind of the get-go, because like the show is so realistic. You immediately know the ending. Yeah, like you immediately know that it's not gonna change.
I think even in season 1 we were like, at the end in season 5 one is gonna die and the other one is gonna go to jail, and we are gonna just see a next guy who is running the corners or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or Bodhi who is up in the business, you know what I mean?
Look, if you keep him alive, and even if he's up in the business, you give me enough so that I would be like, he got out. I would lie to myself in terms of like, I would continue the story for him and he would have been out and good and safe.
I think this is the only show where I would not physically, mentally, would ever be able to do something like that.
Yeah, I know.
I would be like, I'm lying to myself. What the fuck?
I know.
What am I talking about?
I know.
But we'll see. Let's not start again about talking about Bodhi. We also had.
I was about to say. I was about to start with Bodhi, honestly.
We also had Dennis. I call him Curry, but we're not gonna call him Curry anymore. He's Dennis. I mean, things started happening. He managed to find a way how to get through these kids.
Yeah.
And they are coming, and step by step he can influence them.
Yeah.
And be a good influence on them.
I think this season has like maybe my 2 favorite storylines, or at least in the top of the whole show, because like this one with Hamsterdam, I just think it's so with Bonnie especially, like it's so fascinating. It says a lot. And the other one is this one happening with Dennis.
But I think this one is gonna be very much continued in
this
season
one
4.
Is the one that I don't have to, let's say, worry about. This is a wholesome one.
Yeah.
That like I like that they're giving me a bit of light in this whole darkness. Because like I immediately I get very emotional seeing kids in this show, and like when he approached them and I saw kids playing basketball and like some of them like sitting there on the street corners, I feel very sad about the injustice of everything, because like they're so young and like it's impossible for you not to feel so sad. And like seeing someone trying to give them some type of like safe space and some type of like other option that doesn't necessarily have to be this life of like being hoppers and dealing drugs later on and then like, you know, eventually dying because like the world, because like that game is played that way. Like I immediately I get very emotional over that. And so just like seeing Kari, who is like also grown up in this environment, like trying to, you know, start teaching boxing, and immediately he starts like talking back to kids and getting mad at them because like they're like acting up and everything, and like sort of immediately, let's say, giving up on them. And for that to be addressed in a way when he was speaking to that other guy, I thought that was beautiful. Because like he said that, you know, they're acting up because like they also expect you to abandon them because like they have not felt that care from the community, you know, that they're a part of. And so like they just expect you to not have any hope in them that they can become better. And people need that, like kids need that anyway, everyone needs that. And so like he pointed to this little kid who was like, you know, barely hitting whoever he was hitting, whatever, and he said, well, like what do you see there? And he said like, I see someone weak. And then he said, no, this is the starting point. And like that to me was
not weak,
so beautiful. And then for him to go back and to apologize to the kid and saying, I'm not dropping you, like I'm not abandoning you. And this is like a complete stranger to them. But like you see the lack of a role model maybe that they didn't have in life, that they actually at the end there came back and they want something, because like all kids want some type of like safety and want someone to believe in them. And like it's very sad that like they don't have that in this environment. So like if Kari can be that for someone, like I will cry every fucking episode. I'm gonna cry.
I generally think that trainers, is that word, can be a coaches, that coaches can be a very big influence on kids. Like my coach when I swam was such a big important role model when I was a child. And someone who can help them do that and be there for them.
I agree. I just thought about this the other day.
Teach them something that is not just how to do this, how to be strong, cold, and stuff like that. Can be such an important person for them. So I think that is one of my by far favorite
I mean, I think it's about the
topics in this season, and I definitely think it's gonna have its ups and downs. And it's gonna continue. The only thing that scares me is that like many people sometimes write comments about, oh, kids, just wait. Remember?
Oh my god, I do remember. I don't know what I mean by that.
I feel like whenever something happens
like
and you say something about kids, you know, somebody writes, oh, kids, oh, this is just the beginning, you know. That is the only thing that like...
Maybe they meant that like in a good way in terms of we'll see more kids because we see
No,
Kari,
I
and
know
that's gonna be
100% nice. They did not mean it. You know, nothing about those comments was in a good way.
I don't like that at all.
I mean, it doesn't have to be connected to Kari at all.
Okay.
I mean, Dennis. It doesn't have to be connected to Dennis at all. But...
No, I don't want that at all.
But I hope... But, like, that is the only thing that a bit scares me.
If someone wants to tell me that season 4 is, like, with kids, I'm out. I can't. I literally... I get teary-eyed just even thinking about it. I can't do that. I really, like... That is a soft point for me. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe there is nothing to worry about, at least not there. But I can't. It's just a thing that like I'm scared of kids dying and something like that happening. That like seems from those comments is gonna happen. Some big thing or something like that. That's how it seemed to me. So I'm hoping at least it's not gonna be connected to Dennis at all. And the thing that he's doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Now I don't...
And that's it for this episode. I'm very, very interested to see the next one. The next two ones.
God. No, I think that's about to... I don't know. I'm not prepared for it.
I'm not prepared at all because like I think it's gonna be insane.
I think it's gonna be like maybe the best episode we watched so far. Yeah. Like I just feel like it's about to be... I don't know.
I mean, if what I think is gonna happens, if Stringer dies
and Avon goes to jail,
that's gonna be fucking insane. And we see at the end, let's say, last scene of the episode, Marlo
being the new king.
I mean, running everything.
And that's how we leave it off for season 4.
Joe? I don't know, interesting.
I mean,
he has the other people. It's not just Stringer, you know. If they want to drop him, he has other.
He goes back to wherever Marlo is not.
Yeah.
With maybe the rest of the group.
And the rest of the.
Yeah, because like I would not touch
heroin.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Yeah, I think something like that probably.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye.